The second Mario Kart game in the franchise. Mario Kart 64 changed a bunch of things from Mario Kart, and I gladly accept them. This game kinda made Mario Kart what we know it as today.
Mario Kart 64 came out on December 14th, 1996 for Japan, and February 10th, 1997 for the US. A 2-month gap. Remember when games came out at different times in the past? Yeah, that concept never changed, has it? Along 4 years after the first game came out, so there must be some drastic changes in this game. Plus, it's out for a newer console, aka the N64. Alright, I'm just gonna give a brief explanation as how Mario Kart works before I get into specifics. You play as a Mario character who's driving a car. You race against some other characters, in this case 7 other characters, and your goal is to finish about 3 laps of the racetrack and come first. Are you happy with that explanation? Well, if you were, please drop a like and subscribe for more. I'll appreciate it. A lot. Well, last time I talked about Super Mario Kart for the SNES. That was an interesting Mario Kart to say the least. But the game came out 4 years prior to this one, meaning there are major improvements. First of all, you will notice the driving camera is now a full screen, if you have a 4:3 aspect ratio television, that is. But so long half screen maps and hello full screen camera. Next up, the driving isn't as slippery and sloppy as the first game. It feels like I'm actually driving now. And the third thing is, this game is half in 3D. When I say half, I mean only the structures. The characters are actually just sprites. Now, what about the driving in this game? Does it feel any different? I'm happy to say yes. This feels so much better than Super Mario Kart. Actually, it feels miles better than Super Mario Kart. Get it? Miles? You're driving a cart? Please subscribe. Drifting returns to this game, and it's a little revamped. Now, it's used as a way to get a small boost if you drift long enough. This feature is now useful, since the last game included it as a sharper way to turn. That's actually about it for driving. I could have sworn there was more to it. Oh well. Of course, items return. This is Mario Kart, not Gran Turismo. We have our mushrooms, green shell, red shell, bananas, star, thunder, and boo from the last game. But what got added was the triple mushrooms, golden mushroom. It's actually called the super mushroom. Did anyone else call it golden mushroom, or is it just me? Fake item box, banana bunch, triple green shell, triple red shell, and the spiny shell, also known as the blue shell. These items are here for the rest of Mario Kart, except for some exceptions like the fake item box and the blue item. The banana bunch actually gives you 5 bananas instead of 3, and the spiny shell works like the red shell that only aims for the first place person. It's always on the ground, so other players can get hit by it. The modes that are available are Grand Prix, Versus, Time Trials, and Battle Mode. Grand Prix and Time Trials are available for single player, while Versus and Battle Mode are for multiplayer. This time around, there are 4 different speeds, 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and mirror mode. To get mirror mode, you have to win all cups by being in first place in 150cc. It's easier said than done in this game. Speaking of cups, there are 4 cups with 4 tracks in each. I'm just gonna say something brief about every track. Luigi's Raceway is the first place in the game. It's pretty unique for a first track. Moo Moo Farm is a new theme for Mario Kart, so it's good in my book. Koopa Troopa Beach is okay, but I kinda prefer Koopa Beach because of the music. Calamari Desert has a train. Toad's Turnpike is another new theme for Mario Kart. It brought my favorite theme to this franchise, so I have to respect this track. Frappe Snowland has a really satisfying part with the giant wall segment. I always wanted to bite them when I was a kid. Who am I kidding? I still do. Chocolate Mountain is also another place I want to eat because of the boulders. Mario Raceway is pretty forgettable, to me at least. Wario Stadium is such a long course. Sure, you can do that shortcut to skip like half the stage, but I only had this game for like 2 months, so I didn't even bother learning it. Sherbert Land is so much cooler than Vanilla Lake. Get it? Cooler? Ice? I'll stop with the jokes now. Royal Raceway has a part where you can drive into Princess Peach's castle. That's pretty cool. Bowser's castle is a narrow place, so I would normally call it hard. DK's Jungle Parkway has a really cool jump part, pretty cool for a game this old. Yoshi's Island has a bunch of pathways. It keeps everyone's positions hidden, which is cool. Banshee Boardwalk is an eerie place. And finally, Rainbow Road, the longest and semi-blandest track in the game. Doesn't have much going for it other than the chain chomps and a bunch of drops, and that was every place in the game. Next up is the battle mode. You can play with up to 4 people, which made it one of the best party games to have on the N64. The courses available are Big Donut, which is a big donut, Block Fort, the best battle course in all Mario Kart, Double Deck, an interesting course, and Skyscraper, which is actually a pretty cool idea. It's basically the same thing as Super Mario Kart except with more people. That really is it for Mario Kart 64's gameplay. The menu has improved greatly this time around. It's not an eyesore, and now you know what button you have to press to actually start. There are 4 options to start with, by you having to choose how many players will play with you. Same thing that Super Mario Kart did. Then, depending on the amount of people you're playing with, you'll get to choose from the 4 other modes I stated earlier. There are still 8 characters you can play as in this game. All characters from the last game apart from 2 characters return in this game. Those 2 being Koopa, who was replaced by Wario, and Donkey Kong Jr., who was replaced by Donkey Kong himself. But why was Donkey Kong Jr. even there to begin with? You still have to get on the top 4 to win, and there's a new trophy ceremony at the end. Depending on the place you got, it will be different. One more thing, there are 3 different UIs for when you race. You could either have the map showing with the top 4 positions, a speedometer with the top 4 positions showing, or a square that shows everyone's position and how far everyone is. I like to go with the last one the most. The music has upgraded this time. It still has the Mario vibe, but it's not 16-bit. It has the N64 sound font to it that you would hear in other games. Just like every time I praise the music, I gotta say that line. The music fits perfectly with the environment. There, I said it. But I don't really have anything else to talk about for the music and the game in general. So there's that. The first actually good Mario Kart. That's right, I didn't enjoy the first one at all. That's okay.
And that was Mario Kart 64. So much better than the last Mario Kart, but it still lacks in some parts. That's why these improvements happen game after game. It's not meant to be perfect after the 2nd or even 100th try. I enjoy this Mario Kart and can see myself playing it casually. Now what Mario Kart came after this one? That's right, GameCube, Double Dash. Wait, the next one came out on Game Boy?